called Appalachian Travel Agency. It'll be in the Appalachian area, mostly anything to pretty much get you to your location that you want to go to, or that we will give you options of. And our partners are pretty much contacting the hotels, contacting us, the resorts, or anything in that area.
Okay, and some of our key activities would be to market and deliver the product. We would connect to hotels, cruise, airlines, kind of like she mentioned, to get the transportation and then places to stay and stuff. And it helps market our agency business. And then we're mainly focusing on building customer relationships as well as the partner relationship. And after we started getting relationships, it would help spread the word more easily of our business and get us to new customers where we can help them get an experience also and keep our returning customers. And we can give them rewards every time, so the more that they work with us, the better it will for them.
All right.
So our value proposition is given to our customers as a travel agency to complete package of travel accommodations, insurance, tours, and other activities. So you can give us, if you're wanting to travel in the summertime, next winter, you can slowly accommodate your cost over time, and you pretty much pay for by the time you're traveling. And we're providing all the traveling to your location and where you would be staying with your activities.
Okay, and then customer relations. In customer relations, we would provide information and advice, so either from our industry, so what we've learned from other customers' feedback, and help to provide assistance dealing with the complaints, the overbooking, lost property, making sales. We would be in charge of that. And product knowledge as well as any recommendations for our business for the customers.
So if we would have our own building probably, and we would probably have people in our business, our employees, helping with people who have any problems, overbooking, any type of scenario that something could go wrong. And our customer segments, so it's pretty much for anybody in West Virginia, pretty much who loves the outdoors and wants to experience what we have to offer. So it'd be like rafting, the camping, the hiking, the zip lining, and anything else that we have here in West Virginia. And we are more directed towards families, groups, or couples. So anything as a group, we wouldn't really be for. I guess we could have single people, singles coming to our company, but it's more like a family type of deal.
Okay, and then our channels. Our channels would include a visitor information center, which would be online for anyone to ask questions on, and then we'll have social platforms and daily deals to attract more customers, and a local business, which would be an option for customers to actually come in and plan or take out their services from our business. And we would include the online to help everyone see all their options.
So our revenue stream would, considering that our customers are willing to pay for the packages, they would include all the services. The revenue will be determined by which the packages I would say are picking. There's different sizes. There's big packages, small packages, and there's specific packages where you can grab just a little bit of something. Like if you want to go to this one location for this certain amount of time, you can pick their variety. Customers can pick from any place in West Virginia, any activities. We probably have a website where you can choose from whatever you want to do, and they can pick the location. Our cost structure.
And we have our cost structure, which is our business is mostly dependent on the fixed cost, which is our individual rent, buildings, travel expense. And we would be dependent on salespersons, online sites, and other media sources. We would also require working capital to run day-to-day businesses for our salaries and wages. Our business would be cost-driven because we provide all of the one package to save the cost of customers to arrange tours, travel, and hotels because we provide all of the services.
And that's it. You have any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. So obviously I'm not even from this country, let alone this area, but so I'm not really sure what's around. But do you know any of your competitors within this region, and how would you differentiate your services from them?
So I couldn't find any of exactly travel agencies around here, but I could find that there's resorts that they do the kind of the package type of thing. If you do if you rent this cabin, you also get to do this and this. So I was thinking if we could pretty much contact the resorts and everything, and pretty much make them part of us to pretty much get our customers, get them there, get them back to where they were, and plan their scheduling pretty much, help them plan their trip.
Yeah, and like to add on to that, like the like Visit Southern West Virginia like website, we like tell you about like all the stuff we have to do here, but like I feel like this would kind of add like a more personal like connection to like really get to tell someone like ask what their interests were and figure out what they would personally like to do instead of just showing them everything all at once and overwhelming them.
Yeah, of course. And also like just from what you said there as well, like perhaps like resorts and things like that, they want to outsource to you guys because it could be cheaper, less stress on their business as well. So.
For some of the resorts, they were kind of confusing to get into or know what to do, so we could probably help them direct the customers to the right direction.
I think one suggestion too, just to make like, for instance, with Adventures on the Gorge, they have the rafting, but if you stay there, cabin, camping, not everyone wants to do that. Some people want to actually stay in a hotel room, not have, they may not have large enough family to rent a whole cabin out. And so I think for you all, being able to say, hey, this is a hotel package, this is the rafting trips and things, that would definitely be a big help for the area and fill a need.
Yeah, we would definitely be good with like if you want to go to the hotel and then go to the rafting the same day or the next week, and you don't have to stay in a cabin if you're not into cabins. There's always options like that.
Yeah.
Like you go to somewhere like Florida, like there's so many agencies trying to like book your Disney trips, your hotels, and like all of that, but like we have nobody really like seeking out to do that here.
Plus, we get people from outside the country, outside pretty much our area, and see, oh look, there's an agency that can help us figure this out. And then there you go, there you can have all your trips that you can do and everything in West Virginia that you want to try. Any other questions?
I have a question. So like, whenever this COVID thing started, we actually had planned to go on a cruise, and it had been pushed back 4 different times. And the 4th time, we said, we're not going to do it. And they pretty much said, well, you can either move it or you lose your deposit. Is there any kind of insurance or guarantee, like saying in an event like that, will your customers be able to get back any deposits or pay?
I feel like it's like COVID, and they couldn't go to their trip because of the COVID regulations in that area. I would either make it where they can either change their trip to somewhere else that would accept the COVID regulations, or if they want we would have to probably have a fee, but would probably take most of it back.
Okay.